Hi guys,
Hey everyone.
welcome to Monday Night Mashup with me, Chocolate Chima, and I've got this guy with me.
Yeah, guys, I've got a problem, and I think you need to help me out here. I haven't got a nickname.
Yeah, we've got no nickname for Dan.
I haven't got a nickname. I've just always been referred to as some rude word. Which, well, we can't use rude words if we're doing Glasshammer, so I don't know. I've never had a nickname. So please, guys, show mercy. Give me a nickname.
Think of a nickname for Dan. But guys, if you're going to put it in this chat thread, make it clean, because this chat thread goes up on YouTube. So
be nice, people.
Yeah. If you want to make him a rude nickname, just send it to me on message. But yeah, so I've got him here with me. As you can see, not wearing his Glasshammer shirt. Very disappointed.
Man, he sprung a battle report on me.
Oh,
that's what we're here doing.
Did I spring this video on you as well, or did you know we were doing this yesterday? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. You knew we were doing this video. He's not got his t-shirt on. Very disappointed in him. Won't happen again, will it, Dan? No, it won't.
I'm pretty sure I said that the last time.
But yeah, guys, today we're going to talk about Cali Mayhem. It's coming up on the weekend. It's ITC Major, so lots of points available. I'm currently second ITC rankings in the UK.
Yeah.
And Beth is, I think, just over 200 points in front of me.
Yeah.
So, but she's already got 5 scores. So if she doesn't do so well at this event, it won't replace one of her 5. But if I come first, my 4 could possibly be higher than her 5.
Yeah.
So I could possibly be number 1.
Well, so you've only got three events at the moment?
3 events and I'm second, yeah.
And you're second?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had 4.
No.
Ah, that's outrageous.
There's a couple of people with 4 scores below me. Like 5 people with 4 scores below me.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, because
that's well cool.
I think it's because most people's scores will be like 3rd place, 5th place, 2nd place, 4th place, something like that. But I've got first.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Whatever.
If I get another first here, if I can, I don't think it's going to happen. But if I get another first here, I could be number 1 in the UK with only 4 scores.
That's pretty.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
Good. Whereabouts are you down on the rankings?
Technically, I'm not on the rankings, so I'm above all this. Your petty ranking system.
Where's that going to get you at the LBO, eh?
Where's your ranking system going to get you in life, Manny? Yeah. You play your toy soldiers.
Gives me the respect of all these lovely fans.
Right, cool. Anyway, let's move on. So we're going to cover lists. We're just going to go through some interesting lists. I've read through all of them, and there is some really cool, interesting ideas in there. I like it. So, Manny, you can start. Who are you looking at?
Yeah, so I'm looking at Alex Petford's list. So Alex Petford, really good player. He's been playing Chaos a lot. He's been playing Chaos a lot, Demons.
Yeah.
And he's just switched over to Imperium for this event. And you can see why. Do you know what I mean? Just straight away looking at the list, you can see exactly why. Because he's gone for the standard list that's going to be really good for Imperium right now.
Yeah.
Which is triple Tyrannus Crusader. So it's all of them have got thermal cannons and Avenger Gatling cannons. And they're Tyrannus, so they've got the Feel No Pains.
It's a really cool list.
But it's mainly for the get back up and act normally. That's what it's for.
We had not exactly this list. We had a version of this list on for so elite members who are watching this live. You'll have already seen that battle report. But guys, if you want to go on and watch that battle report, who are watching on YouTube later, join the elite, and you can come and watch those battle reports and everyone we've done previously. But it is a really cool list.
Yeah, I mean, it's because
those knights getting back up just swing things massively.
Yeah, and I think it's best in this version too.
Yeah,
because it's got a guard battalion with it, with 2 tank commanders with Punishers, and then it's also got the Skitari detachment as well.
Yeah.
So it's got 19 command points.
Yeah.
That's a lot of command points.
God, that is a lot of command points.
6, 5,
because you get 6 for 3 knights, don't you? Yeah, it always throws me off for night lists.
So you got 19 CP.
Yeah.
So probably 4 times. If you buy 1 relic, 1 extra relic,
so
you have 2 relics.
3 to get up.
Yep.
1 potentially for the reroll.
Yeah.
Because you might need it. 1 to act normally. So 5 CPs is what you should
need
put
5
aside.
twice and 4 twice. It's about 18. So you'll probably get up 4 times and act normally. Probably.
True.
Over the course of the game.
True.
But they'll probably be taking Kurov's Aquila. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
they can't. That's why wouldn't you?
Oh, he's got no characters.
No characters on foot.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Yeah, Paul. Powerful that you don't score that turn that they get back up either for kill something. Because that's what we found, wasn't it? In the battle report, we looked into it.
Because they don't actually die.
Yeah, the wording is points.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose a TO could overrule it because the TO could do whatever they wanted.
However,
but I think the way it's worded definitely points towards not.
It's quite clearly written that it doesn't, because it. Oh, that's what we had the debate about, wasn't it? Because it doesn't say use this stratagem when a knight is destroyed.
Exactly.
It just says use this stratagem when a knight is reduced to 0 wounds, and then it says put that knight back on the board with D6 wounds replenished or something like that. D3 wounds replenished. So yeah, you don't get the point. You don't get the points for killing it either. And in ITC, that's huge, man. It's huge. So I think he's going to do really well this weekend. I think anybody that brings this list is going to do really well this weekend. It's probably the best Imperium list out there right now.
I think so. 3 Crusaders. And I think as well, I think it's really cool that the Melter Cannons suddenly made a comeback.
Yeah.
No one was taking them. And then all of a sudden they're everywhere. And I don't know what's changed. I don't know what's changed in the meta really for people to think, oh, actually, Melter Cannons are so much better than battle cannons.
Is the Castellan. The Castellan was people's anti-tank.
Yeah.
So now you can't take the Castellan, you need some anti-tank. So people are taking 3 Melter Cannons instead of the Volcano.
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. I do like the range the Battle Cannon gives you there.
Yeah, the Battle Cannon gives you range, but then, for example, like this list, if I played against this list, like a list like mine with the Bullgrin, if he's only got Battle Cannons, there's nothing that goes past your 2-up save.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, but then the thing is, like, it's, you've got no Gilliman in that list, so you're averagely getting 3 shots.
Yeah, you should get 10 to 11 between 3 of them.
2 hits.
You'll get
1 wound.
I think you've got to look at it averagely, haven't you? So over the 3 of them, they'll get 11 shots.
Yeah, but then hitting on 3s.
It's about 8 hits.
7, 8.
Yeah, then about 5 or 6 wounds.
Yeah,
they could reroll 1s with Knight of the Cog.
True.
You got Knight of the Cog with the Admech. Yeah. So you can give them all reroll 1s hit.
Oh, yeah, you can. That's really cool. Yeah, I like that.
So I think they will do pretty well, but I think it's because they've got enough anti-infantry.
Oh yeah, is the Melter Cannon, David? Yeah. The Tyrannus relic. The Melter Cannon is the Tyrannus one. I didn't know that. Yeah. That Melter relic is awesome.
Yeah, it gives you 2d6. No matter pick the highest at max range.
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh,
that's crazy. That's really
good. It's insane.
Yeah, it's
I like that.
I've been meaning actually to look at what house that
Tyrannus
comes from. The fact that it's Tyrannus is really cool.
Yeah, that is good. I like that. We're behind on the chat, I think. Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I like that list. Okay, so the next one that I've got is Andrew Foot from D6 Evolution.
Nice.
Friend of the channel. But basically, he's gone for Deathwatch. The kind of standard Deathwatch stuff that you see. But he's got the 3 Calidus Grav tanks. So we saw these a couple of times at the stream at St. George's Champion.
Oh, are these Conrad's
Yes.
Forge World?
Yes, yeah. So I just wanted to cover them in case you guys hadn't seen the stream from St. George's Champion.
They're just really
Those tanks are awesome. They're not, don't get me wrong, they're not completely, like, absolutely Forge World broken like we've seen in the past. Because, I mean, how many points are they?
210.
210. So when you think, like, a tank commander...
Is about the same.
No, what's a tank commander? About 190? So he's like 20 points more.
Yeah.
But then, like, the gun that they've got is... It's like 8 shots, isn't it? Which is similar to like a battle cannon.
Yeah. And
it's like strength 8, -2, D3 damage.
The only difference is
similar to the gun.
It hits on 2s with rerolls.
But yeah, that's the thing. It hits on 2s with rerolls. For 20 points, it hits on 2s with rerolls. You've got that other bonkers gun as well that's actually quite good.
And it
flies.
It's possibly got the best mechanic for any tank to have in the game, which is fly.
And it's got fly. So for 20 points,
it's huge.
Easily worth it. Yeah. It's a really cool tank.
It's massive. It's tougher as well than a tank commander.
No, I think they're toughness 7.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got way more wounds, hasn't it? Hasn't it got 14 or 16?
No, yeah, like 1 more wound. I think it's got 14. It's got like 1 more wound. And the tank commander's got 13 wounds.
12 wounds, yeah. Okay, it's got 2 more wounds.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, its secondary guns are like strength 6, -1 or -2 as well.
Yeah,
that's got like another 6 or 8 shots,
secondary
doesn't it?
gun is good.
Yeah. So
obviously,
that's
you've got the plasma with the tank commanders and the heavy stubber and stuff. So, yeah, I just wanted to point out, guys, if you go to an ITC event that obviously they all allow forge world stuff, you need to keep an eye out for them because they are really cool. They're very point efficient. I wouldn't say they're totally broken.
No.
But they're very point efficient. You will see them, and I think paired up with the Deathwatch, I think it's really cool. I think you've got a nice mix of anti-infantry, anti-tank there.
Yeah.
How survivable that list is, that's the only thing that worries me.
Me too. It's literally it's 3 units of Deathwatch and 3 tanks.
Yeah, I think you could have a bad turn with that list, and then I think you're hurting.
My only thing against this list, actually, the biggest worries I've got is say he was to play Alex Petford and go second. You should lose probably 2 of these grav tanks. Then your anti-tank after that is 1 grav tank.
Yeah.
Your Deathwatch don't hurt them.
Yeah.
And then the guard battalion is a minimum guard battalion.
Yeah.
So there's nothing special there. And then literally if you lose 2 tanks, one's not going to kill 3 knights.
Yeah.
And then it's just 30 Deathwatch against 3
The only thing that concerns me is like the Deathwatch pretty much always go in the sky. That's what Deathwatch do.
Yes.
So that list is hitting hard, but it's hitting hard at earliest turn 2.
Yes.
So if you don't get turn 1, you've got to take 2 shooting phases to the face until the rest of your stuff turns up.
Yes.
I just think that could hurt him. That's my main concern with that list.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
The next list I wanted to talk about.
Just before you do, Manny, we've got to just catch up with the chat.
Oh yeah.
Ash, didn't get a notification you started. Well, I'm glad you're here, mate. It's always a pleasure to see you, buddy.
Yeah, boy.
Ash, let's scroll past that comment.
Yeah, let's go past that swear word, Ash. Keep it clean. It's going on YouTube for all the kids.
Keep it clean.
Has an Invan save.
Oh, because it's a custodian. It's on 5 of Invan. Yeah, that's a really good point, Jason. Yeah, I like that.
It's a good point, actually. Do they get the same sort of rules as the custodes?
It's a pure custode.
If it's a pure custodes, does it get a 4-up Invan? That's something to check.
It having a 4-up Invan. Okay, if it's got a 4-up Invan, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I might go back on my comment that I made earlier. That is probably a little bit ridiculous.
Good point by Jordan there. They've got the banner, so they're also -1 to hit. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Conrad did have that as well.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah. See, I was telling you, they're a lot better than that commander.
Yeah, okay, we've gone from, it's not broken to, this is Forge World all over again. Yeah, okay.
That's a good point by David as well, actually. Mm-hmm. If you kill 1 knight, it's coming back. So that knight's matchup is very bad.
Yeah. Really bad.
If you kill 1, it's just like they've gone first anyway. Because that knight will get back up and act normally.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're going to struggle to kill 1, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
It's only strength 8, T3 damage.
Yeah, so that's the kind of list where if you go second against with this list, you will really struggle.
But the Deathwatch ain't going to be against the knights, are they? So.
I mean, if those knights have a bad turn and they just about kill 1 of these tanks, 2 won't kill a knight back anyway.
Yeah. Ash, it's alright, I forgive you, mate. Don't worry. We still love you. Yeah, Jordan's watching you, Ash, and he's only like 4. So,
happy to read that.
No, they don't. They have Aegis of the Emperor. It's called Flare Shielding.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
What's that? Sorry. So they don't get the +1 in book?
No, they don't have Aegis of Emperor. So their rule isn't Aegis of Emperor.
Oh,
so in the Custody book, it says all units in a full Custody attachment gets +1 to their Aegis of Emperor roll, I think. So that's how they get a 4-up. But they don't have Aegis of Emperor, they have Flare Shielding. They have a different rule, basically. That gives them their 5 timber.
Cool, that's fair enough.
Okay, awesome. And we are 1 comment away from the bottom. So no 4++. Yeah.
That's fine.
They're just -1 to hit with a 5-up Invan. Pretty good. Mm-hmm. The next list I wanted to talk about, pretty damn ridiculous, is Chewie's list. So, Chewie was talking about how he's taking fire prisms. So I was like, he's actually gone for something slightly different. No, he hasn't. He's still got 8 flyers in there. So he's not gone for anything different. He's just got 3 Crimson Hunter Exarchs and 2 Hemlock Wraith Fighters, which is what he normally has. Essentially what he's done is instead of go for a Dark Eldar Flyer Wing after that and take some Razor Wings.
Yep.
He's just taken 3 Night Wings. 3 Night Wings. I'm pretty sure they are Eldar Forge World stuff.
Oh, is it?
A Night Wing.
It's Alatok, look.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Eldar.
So he's got...
Jesus.
And it's flying. So it's -2 to hit. It's got twin Bright Lances. It's got twin Shuriken Cannons. A Crystal Targeting Matrix. Is that the one where if you advance, you're another minus to hit?
No. If Crystal Targeting, I'm pretty sure, but whilst I've read the Eldar book, if you advance, you can shoot the nearest enemy unit at no penalty.
Oh, and it's a flyer.
Yeah. So that could be tasty.
Oh, wow.
Because obviously that's just another 20 inches, isn't it?
So it's got twin Bright Lances, twin Shuriken Cannons, and that. And it's only 138 points.
Yeah.
It's less than 140. So he has got 8 flyers, and he's still got 3 Fire Prisms in there.
Yeah.
And then a Farseer with Doom and Executioner.
Nice.
I'm just frowning. Because that's just going to hurt a lot of people.
Yeah. They also have double pivot like the other ones. Like their Hemlock and their...
Oh, wow. That's huge, man.
So that just opening up Forge World allows you to have the Crimson Hunters, the Hemlocks, and them all really manoeuvrable. So he's lost all the Dark Eldar. So if he doesn't... Does he have no Dark Eldar at all? There?
No.
So that does mean, though, that he has got no Vect.
Yeah, he's got no Vect.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, he's got no Vect. I was about to say he's got no Jinx either, but they're on the Hemlocks. He does have Jinx.
Yeah.
But they've got to be close. Oh, this is interesting. I like it. I quite like it. He's very anti-tank, like very, very anti-tank. But then with the Shuriken Cannons on the Fire Prisms, the mode where they can fire 2d6 shots each, plus then the twin Shurikens on all of the Night Wings, and Star Cannons on all of the Crimson Hunters, he could probably hurt a horde quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, I did try the Fire Prisms for a little bit, and I was just disappointed with every single firing mode that they put out.
Okay.
I just found it didn't do anything at all. So, But I mean, we all know how Chew rolls, so who knows?
You never know. Yeah, that is a thing. So I think Chewie's going to do quite well this weekend.
And Chew knows those flyers inside out. He knows exactly what he's doing,
using them for
and he's just gained 3 planes with the same manoeuvrability. I do think though that Vect will hurt him. Those planes, they relied a lot on some of these, things like maybe like the Smash Captain double moving before the game. Oh, I suppose you couldn't vet that anyway, could you?
No, because you could do it again.
But then maybe the fight twice. You
could have
vected
twice, things like that.
So maybe now 2 planes die straight away.
I think because you don't really see Smash Captains much anymore. Not much. The Knights are the new way for the Imperium, I think.
Okay.
I think the things that were hurting most that you needed to vect was
rotate Iron Shields,
which is gone.
But you can only get a 4-up now,
anyway.
and you jinx it for a 5-up.
Yeah. And then also, what was the other one? The other big one?
Orcs.
The
Orc Shield.
But now they've only got a 15-man unit.
Yeah, so you're not going to see that much either.
No.
So is Vect a big thing for Eldar now?
Maybe not. It's probably still big in 1 to 2 matchups that we're not thinking about. Like maybe they come in, but it's not that big. So
yeah. Let us know, guys. Let us know if you can think of anything that they need it for, because I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I think he's going to do pretty well.
Yeah, rotate and the Grot Shield. That's the 2 that instantly come to mind.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. So I don't
really
think he needs it.
They're both gone.
Don't really think he needs it that much.
Cloud of Flies, maybe.
Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, but then again, that 20-man unit can't reach it.
Yeah.
Cloud of Flies is Death Guard only.
Ash. Funny you should say that. Yeah, but rotate takes you back to a 4++ now. Does it? Because I saw there was some massive Facebook chat.
I think what Ash is talking about is the Warlord trait. So if you take the 4-up invent on a guy as your Warlord trait, then you're +1 with rotate Iron Shield and -1 with this.
Yeah, and there was some big that's what I mean. Like it's +1 to a maximum of 4. So Iron Bulwark Knight with the modifier still goes to 4s. Oh, is that right? Is that
because you got to remember you cast Jinx on me before I used the Iron Shield.
I saw there was a massive Facebook thread, and they were saying you've got a 4+ invuln, you rotate iron shields to +1, but the maximum you can go to is 4. So if I jinx you, you're still a 5 up. That was the thread, and it was massive. There was people on both sides of it, and I don't know, it's probably...
The thing it depends on is, does jinx say you -1 to your invulnerable, to your saving rolls?
It's because of something weird like that. That's what the other side was arguing.
Oh wow!
And I have to admit, I couldn't see anything that was. See, that's what I mean. Yeah, like Jinx is -1 to the roll, and rotate is +1 invuln, and you can't have a 3++. That was the argument.
Oh, okay.
So I think. Even
yes, you can't.
So even if you've got Iron Bulwark, you've still got a 5++.
So what I thought was that Jinx -1 to your rolls.
Yeah.
But rotate adds 1 to your rolls.
Yeah.
But it doesn't add 1 to your saving rolls. It just adds 1 to your invulnerable save.
Yeah. But
so you probably can't do it.
Yeah.
But the big thing is there, Ash, is that's not the night you go for. Like you go for a different night, so it can end up better than a 5 up anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah. Okay then, right, on to the next one. So the one I quite like to go is Danny Everson. I've played him a couple of times. Really nice guy. Gene Steele of Cult Convect the Vect. yeah, that's true actually. Danny Everson's list I think is really cool because it's a list that I really like the look of, or something similar to this. So it's 7 Venoms, 3 Void Ravens, 2 Crimson Hunters, and a Hemlock.
It's really good.
And I mean, I'm not a massive fan of the Flyers. I've not made it, a quiet point about it. That when we went to the ETC last year, Chew kind of coached me into taking the Flyers, and I hated them going into it, and I hated them while I was there. They did nothing for me every game, so I can't stand them. But they're obviously smashing the meta right now, so they're obviously really good. It's obviously me that's wrong, but I would just take more Venoms.
Over the Razor Wings?
Over the Crimson Hunters.
There's Crimson Hunters in there.
Void Bombers, 2 Crimson Hunters, and a Hemlock. I like the Hemlock just because it's got the Jinx.
Yeah.
I think the Hemlock's cool. But Crimson Hunter Exarchs, I think, do nothing.
I don't like the Crimson Hunter.
No, I think it's rubbish.
No, I don't like the Hemlock.
You don't like the Hemlock?
Jinx doesn't work on your Dark Eldar shooting that stuff anymore. So it's doing nothing in that list. If you jinx something, then shoot it with your Dark Eldar.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't get -1.
Oh yeah, Jinx got done as well as Doom, didn't it?
Yeah. So it's there just for those Crimson Hunter Exarchs.
Danny, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Okay, maybe I'll ask him about that then. I wonder why he's taking that.
It's probably for the Crimson Hunter Exarchs.
What, 2 Crimson Hunter Exarchs? You've bought a 210-point plane for 4 shots from your Crimson Hunter Exarch.
The thing is, everything else is like poison and stuff. So he's got to have a way of killing knights, right?
Take Ravagers.
That helps him.
Take Ravagers. Take Haywire Scourges.
That don't want us to hit. That's what I mean, man. I think he's.
I hate the planes.
I think he needed some sort of anti-tank, right? And I think that's what he's done for his.
I'd rather take servitors than planes. I'm just saying. There's no way.
Anyway,
Dan's
going to start moaning now because about stuff he doesn't like, blah blah blah, whatever. So let's talk about something else now.
Well, basically, guys, Venom spam is really cool. I think it's a really fun list. It's tough because it's got the 5 up invuln and the 6 up feel no pain. It's got the 6 up feel no pain if you take them as Blackheart, but you could take them as the red something
Rose.
And then they can advance and charge. But they already move like 16 inches, then they auto advance 6, so they move 22 inches and charge. And it just catches people out. It's mental. Like remember when Celestine used to do that? All people did was bitch and moan, and you can have.
Did you say bitch?
That's not a swear word. That's a female dog. That's cool. So yeah, that's all they did. But now you can take 14 Venoms that all do exactly the same thing.
That's what I was about to say. I agree with David. He goes, I like if you have 13 like Tom. So
has Tom got 13?
Tom's taken like 13 Venoms.
That list.
And then he's got like 3 Ravagers and 2 Razorwing jet fighters. So he's got a lot of disintegrated cannon shots.
That's a cool list.
With like 13 Venoms. That list, guys, beats Tau, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that to me.
Really beats Tau. Yeah. Because
that's a big call.
Yeah, Venoms can't auto-advance 6, but they move really far. They'll go 3 plus averagely, won't they? Like 3 or 4 anyway. So they'll still move maybe they 19 to 20 in charge.
Maybe they get something from that red thing. I remember I played someone...
Advance and shoot, I think.
I remember that I played someone with that red something. And his Venoms were going stupid fast.
Might give plus 6 inches. Oh, that's because they move 16.
Maybe
anyway.
they get to roll 2d6 for advance or something.
Even when you advance like 3 inches, you go 19.
No.
That's probably why, bro. It's because it moves far. But it
still caught me out. But it just so happened that I was testing out fire dragons in my list. So he regretted coming that close.
The next thing I wanted to talk about is Gaz Jones. I really like Gaz Jones' list. It's out of the ordinary. It is wicked.
I've already declared my absolute love for that list.
Yeah. I think it's wicked so just because it's out of the ordinary. He's got all Alatok. There's no Ynnari, nothing like that, because it changed. But everything is Alatok in this army. And it is... he's got an Autarch to reroll 1s on everyone, a Farseer for Doom. He's got a Warlock for Jinx as well, and another Warlock for Quicken.
Yep.
And then he's got... 2 units of 20 Guardians, 8 Storm Guardians, just because he needs a third one for the battalion. Then he's got 3 units of 9 Swooping Hawks, 3 units of 9 Warp Spiders, and 3 units of 9 Twin Shuriken Catapult Bikes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shooting, man. That's not a lot of shooting.
Flayed Skull is +3 to movement and ignores cover.
It might be Flayed Skull.
Either way. But that list, now you see, you think, the damage output in that list isn't massive. You've got to remember Dooms are always a thing. Put Doom on anything and shoot it with a pistol and it's amazing. And I was looking at this list because I absolutely love the way Gaz is playing at the moment with this kind of list. I think that like the proper minned out MSU Eldar has just got so many cool tricks. Like you just forget that it's got battle focus because everyone plays Ynnari. It's got battle focus, which is just badass. What's that?
Nothing.
Okay, it's so because it's Ynnari, because everyone normally plays Ynnari, but it's got battle focus now because no one's taking Ynnari. Yeah. And you can advance and shoot normally. Yeah. You're like, oh what? So those jet bikes that were moving 16 inches are now moving 22 inches and firing normally, and that's massive. It's such a cool bonus that you've never seen before. Because
I think that's why he's taking Quicken as well. To double advance. Some Wind Riders and then fire.
That's just disgusting.
Move 44 and then fire normally.
Guide do move 44 inches.
Something.
Ugh. I think there's something like you can't advance twice in a turn, so you probably move it 38 inches, but who cares?
Okay.
It's still 38 inches.
So it's got like a 50-inch threat range on those jet bikes.
Hell, don't even move that. Move 32 inches. Shoot with guide and doom and then charge something. Wrap it. Fall back. Act normally. Blah blah blah. Job done. It's an awesome list. It's really cool. I really like it.
I like it.
What's Sohail running? We'll definitely cover Sohail's in there. I just wanted to go over David, being as he's in the chat. He is an elite member. He's taking the 3 Crusaders with the thermal cannons and the Avenger Gatling cannons. One thing, David, being as you are in the chat, and I would like to ask you, you've only taken 1 tank commander, and you've taken a Wyvern instead. Now, correct me if I'm mistaken, but he's probably taken the Wyvern for the double shoot thing, the double shoot detachment. But you're paying 1 CP for the double shoot detachment. Then I think to make it any good, you pay a CP to take a relic or a Warlord Trail or whatever, a relic to make them ignores cover or whatever. There's a relic that makes them really cool. Okay. The Wyvern's really cool. And then it's like 2 CP to double shoot the relic. What I'm saying is, he's taken the Tyrannus Knights, which are very CP heavy to make them keep getting back up. And then he's taken a Wyvern, which is also very CP heavy to make it double shoot.
Yeah.
In your test games, have you not run out of CPs?
Okay, is it double battalion though still?
Yes, Skitarii and infantry, yeah.
I think maybe he's done it because if he doesn't take the tank commander and goes for a Wyvern, he spends 2 CP if he wants to double shoot the Wyvern. Yeah. But then also, it just gives him something to shoot outline of sight, but he then gets Kurov's Aquila. He's got a model to take Kurov's Aquila on. So he can get CPs back.
Yeah, I mean, you can take three HQs, can't you, anyway? Oh, here we go. In ITC, I like having indirect fire. If I go versus a list that doesn't threaten my knight, I can remove people from recon engineers.
I
see.
It's take of the people's.
ITC is massive.
ITC secondaries.
In ITC, that is massive.
Nice, David.
David,
nice.
I like it.
Engineers, man. Like scouts, 2 units of scouts. Engineers, you'll kill it in 2 turns.
Yeah, but all it does is it stops people taking engineers,
secondaries,
which is an easy secondary to take.
That's awesome.
So I like that, actually. I like that, David. Well done, mate. Well done. That's why you're an elite member. The one I did want to talk about as well is Ramsey's list.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ramsey's list? It is awesome. He's taken Space Wolves. Right? And it is 30 Wolfguard Terminators. Logan Grimnar, a Rune Priest, a Wolf Lord, 2 tank commanders, a company commander, 2 lots of mortars for the indirect fire, and 3 infantry squads. So he's got he's got the CPs there to back it up, but 30 Wolfguard Terminators. And
that's awesome.
How many points is it? Because they're cheap. They're 284 points, which means you can put all 3 of them in the sky.
Yeah, that's with all Stormbolts and all Storm Shields.
Yeah, as well. All Stormbolts, all Storm Shields, because, you know, they are so cheap for what they are. And then they all... 30 Terminators drop down with Beta Bolter rule for 120 shots. And then they're all 2
It's going to
wounds.
hurt a lot of stuff, that is.
2 wounds, 1+ saving cover, 3 up invuln.
It's going to hurt a lot of stuff, that is.
In ITC, when you're all, you know, it's all about the board control. That kind of thing can be massive.
Oh yeah, I think huge, absolutely huge.
He's probably, you know, he's going to be careful in his matchups, because I've been involved in some matchups where people put loads of stuff in the sky. Like, say, when I've played Deathwatch, and I have just, if I've got first turn, I've got 2 turns to push out with a bubble.
And cover the board.
And then you just cover the board and make them land in the corners, and then, I don't care what you do then. You're a Terminator, you move, 4 or 5 inches a turn.
Yeah, because actually... To clear screens, and I mean, Ramsey's probably got a plan, because he's an awesome player, but the only thing I'm seeing is that you've got 2 units of mortars to clear screens.
Yeah, exactly.
Which aren't great.
Because he's got nothing else but them.
Tank commanders don't have punishers, so they're not particularly great at killing screens.
Exactly, so if you put that in the sky, I think you could end up getting bubbled out. You need to be careful about that.
Okay. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I was going to talk about Sam Madadis, but I can't see Sam's name on the list.
Oh, okay.
I can't see Sam anywhere.
What's Sohail running? He clearly read my article. Oh.
I actually can't see Sam anywhere. Is he down as a different name?
Yeah, maybe he's taken someone's place or something. No, I can't see him on there either. Trotsky, can you post his list up, please? If he's come in and you've seen it.
Yeah.
John, another elite member. Let's see what he's taking. Triple Ravager, 3 Crimson and Exarchs, Hemlock, Warthog, Warlock, Storm Guardians, and 6 Dark Reapers. He's got 2 Tempest launchers in there. That's that indirect fire.
Ah, there you go.
But then, John, if you're in the chat, which I think you are, I'm sure I've seen your name pop up. Like we said earlier. Oh, I meant Ramsey. I see. Right. Okay. So yeah, John, because the Ravagers now, they are they're Black Hearts. They're rerolling ones to hit and wound, but they're not dooming anything. They're not getting the benefit of doom anymore.
It's a Vect.
So you've got 6 Dark Reapers. Oh, he's got the Wind Riders. But then if you've got the Wind Riders and you're firing feigning with the Wind Riders, your Dark Reapers can't go and stand out anywhere because they're toughness 3. So they'll just die.
But are the Wind Riders Alatok?
Yes.
Has
he got a
Warlock
Warlock with Conceal? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. No.
No. Ah, okay.
He's got 1 Warlock with Protect Jinx.
Okay. Because what I was thinking is, actually, that's still pretty tough.
Yeah, if you could
put the Dark Reapers on a piece of terrain, cast Protect on them, then they'll have a 1+ save.
They're toughness 3 and ones are still a fail.
Yeah, but it means the stuff has to be -2, and they'd be -2 to hit. -1 for Alatok, -1 for Lightning Fast.
Yeah,
I was just thinking it could be -3 if you took conceal.
So that's one thing I've seen people do in John, which I think could be cool to run your list. If you can squeeze a warlock in there, you can take conceal on them, and then that means if you take like a big squad of Reapers, like switch your 2-3 man for a bigger unit, you can with the Wind Riders, you move them out. They're -1 for Alatok, -1 for Lightning Fast, and then you can seal them, so they're -3 to hit, which a lot of stuff's going to struggle to kill. And then you can fire and fade your Reapers.
Yeah.
So that way you've got your Sky Runners out shooting, and you've got your Reapers moving in and out, and they're protected behind a piece of line of sight. So I've seen people do that before, which I think is really cool. Oh, -3 is good protection for anything. If you really want, if you've got a Farseer in there, put Protect on them as well.
Yeah.
For 5 up Invuln. 5 up Feel No Pain.
Definitely.
That can be really cool. So yeah, John, try and squeeze another Warlock in there, mate. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, just to round up, the last list I wanted to talk about is Dan's list. Because there's a few lists there that are like yours, actually, with repulsors in them.
We see there's, I think the most anyone else has taken is 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No one's taken more than 3.
So Dan's gone mad overboard, and he's taken Guilliman and 5 repulsors. So he's got so many shots. What is it? 35, 38, an average of 38 shots per repulsor. One's 35 because it doesn't have an iron hell heavy stubber. So he's got about 170 to 180 shots with full rerolls to hit and wound with Guilliman and servitors and all sorts.
Yeah.
The servitors Black Templar. Yeah. Why, Dan?
Yeah, to shut down psychic powers, of course, which is awesome. It's the best thing in the Space Marine Codex. So why would you take that? But I'll tell you a couple of things, guys, that people don't really realise with the repulsors that makes them cool, and I'm hoping that no one I play is actually watching this video. You need to remember that they are -2 to charge, and you don't think that's massive, but it comes into play so often, like insanely often. Like maybe if you watch this battle report, it might come into play. Like we're halfway through recording, maybe, but it's big, and opponents forget about it all the time. I've only played a few games of them, and at least like 3 times someone's had a 9-inch charge and gone, "Yeah, I made it!" And, oh no! And I go, "Yeah, it's -2. It's an 11-inch charge.
You haven't made it.
You haven't made it. It's huge." And then the other one as well is it denies ITC secondaries really well. I mean, you got Big Game Hunter.
Big Game Hunter's the only killy thing you can go for. The rest of your stuff has to be like holding objectives and all of that kind of stuff, because you can't get anything else.
So you have to hold objectives, but with them being fly, I quite like to play them quite aggressively. Yeah. Because you can't tie me up in combat. And the closer they get, the more shots they get, obviously, because they've got storm bolters and all this kind of thing. So I quite like to play them quite aggressively anyway. So even if you are taking recon or whatever, I can try and shoot off those objectives, that kind of thing. So I think it denies secondaries really well. I really like it.
Watch out for Dan.
The last list I'd like to look at is tanks, which funnily enough is repulsors as well. But I think it might be a better idea than mine. I've taken Guilliman because Guilliman, he's amazing, he's ridiculous. But tank's gone. He's taken 3 lots of 5 intercessors, which I don't know why you've done that, mate. I really don't know. Oh no, he's got 4. He's got 4 repulsors.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought he only had 3.
Yeah.
He's got 4 repulsors, 15 intercessors, Logan Grimnar, Wolfgod Battle Leader, a Vendred.
Yeah.
And Najal.
Okay. So you don't know why he's taking the Primaris, guys?
So why are you taking the Primaris,
because you've got Primaris transports?
Yeah.
So they can't be shot anyway? They're just in the tanks?
Yeah. But that's just a waste of points, is it not? That's 80... Oh, man, they're 85 points each. That's 100...
Well, for a squad? Yeah, it's pretty good.
No, it's not.
Pretty good, yeah.
Behave, man.
So he's traded what? He's traded one repulsor. He's traded
70.
He's traded 1 repulsor.
255 points.
255. For 3 units of them. It's less than a repulsor. He's paid less than a repulsor for 3 units that, get a 2-up save in cover with 10 wounds per unit?
Have you been sniffing glue, Manny? That's not good at all.
No, it is.
255 points. You're having a giraffe, mate.
No, I think it's pretty decent because they can go in those tanks.
Tanks is so flipping good. Played him last week, and it was so close. The Forge World Dread is a character. I was just about to say that's also the thing. Chaplain Vendread. It's got a twin last cannon, a dreadnought, cross combat weapon, and stormbolter, and it's got the warlord trait Saga of the Beast Slayer. So the Vendread is.
There you go. It's for things like King of the Hill and holding objectives out of Lost. They're 2 wounds, so really difficult to shift with the 2 up out of Lost and cover.
King of the Hill.
What's this like just bounce?
I was only thinking. We were talking about King of the Hill.
Engineers.
But obviously, I can't say King of the Hill.
So David goes, I've got this Wyvern to stop you getting engineers, and he goes, well, you're not going to take 20 wounds off these guys that tip.
Okay, Manny, right.
I think they're good.
Right, they're cool. Right, but they're what, 255 points?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Minus 60 points. No, scratch that. The reason why I might be taking them is the reason why the Space Wolf version I think could be better than mine is that you get the act as though you're in cover and the minus to hit and all that kind of stuff. You need CPs to run that because it's CPs to make the minus to hit. Whereas I don't need the CPs, so I'm taking elites.
Blood Claws are like 65 points for 5. Oh no, they're 70 like Marines. So Blood Claws are like 70 points. So it's made 15 points more.
Obviously, you
for
go
for double the wounds.
Yeah.
2 save in cover and.
See, I didn't think about the CPs. He needs the CPs to make the minus to hit.
Yes.
That makes sense. When he kills a tank or monster with the dread, he gives everything within 6 +1 to wound tanks and monsters.
With the dread.
So he's got a las cannon, and if he kills a tank or a monster,
it also can get cover and the minus. Oh wow!
Everything within 6 gets +1 to wound tanks and monsters.
Vehicles and monsters, I reckon it'll be So if you hurt a knight really badly, and then finish it off with that dread's las cannon, then the rest of the knights you're +1 to wound.
Then everything for the rest of the
knights
game.
on 2s with las cannons is big.
Mate, wounded them on 4s with the assault cannons.
It makes it not so big that you don't take killing.
Oh, okay.
So tank might be going for best Space Wolves in the ITC.
See, I looked at this list and I was like, I think it's really cool. I like the idea of taking the repulsors with Space Wolves for the benefits that we've talked about. But I honestly couldn't understand why he was wasting points on Intercessors and Vendreads and why he didn't just take another repulsor.
Yeah.
But that's why. We've just figured out why. Don't like anything with 2 wounds. So many models do 2 damage with mass volume. Like what?
Do with the old 3++ knights.
What does 2 wounds on mass? The Knight cannon on the top and Dark Reapers?
Yeah, but Dark Reapers can't shoot out of line of sight either. So.
Dark Reapers aren't very good anymore.
There's not many things that do 2 damage out of line of sight. So there's not many things that are going to kill these intercessors. I don't think.
Oh, Jordan!
Jordan's playing tank.
Don't tell me you're playing tank. Oh no! Let's have a look. Jordan always does this. I'm so good. Get one. What are you like? What have you got, Jord? Farseer. Warlock. Warwalkers.
Rangers, Guardians.
You've got all Scarlets.
Oh my god, it's all Scarlets.
Oh, you were taking missile launchers last time I saw
Well, he's got a Hemlock and 4 Crimsons. So that could hurt if he goes first.
It's true, mate, yeah, because don't forget the repulsors have fly, so you get reroll to wound against them.
However, how many times do Crimson Hunters roll 2s and miss?
I know. Oh.
Now he's going to miss on 2s and 3s because those repulsors will be -1 to hit.
Yeah, hit on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah, pretty big.
The Vibro Cannon's actually pretty cool as well.
Yeah, I like him.
Vibro Cannons are badass. I respect Jordan. I like the Vibro Cannons. I think it's cool that you're taking them and trying them out. I think that's pretty cool. Jordan, you're gonna have a tough game there, mate.
Yeah, you are.
for exactly the reasons what we've just discussed.
It'll be interesting though. I think it'll be an interesting game. Yeah.
I don't think it's a walkover by any means because don't forget you are Eldar. You've got the speed, and it's. The thing is that secondaries, that's the thing, that's what's cool about the repulsor list.
Yeah, they don't.
Is you're going to struggle on secondaries. It forces you to go big game hunter and to other things that are slightly difficult.
Yeah.
Although saying that, tanks list suffers for the same thing as mine, is it doesn't have any out of line of sight shooting.
Yeah.
So, Jordan, engineers with your rangers that are -2 to hit. Hasty?
Dude.
What?
Can't coach people like that. He's playing in round 1 now.
I think
Tank's an elite member, so I think you're fine. You shouldn't do that.
Tank, just shoot him and blow him off the board. There you go, it's even. It's even now, it's fine.
Tank, I hope you win. Alright, I'm with you.
Cool. Well then, yeah, I think we've been rabbiting on for like 50 minutes now.
To round it off, predictions.
Oh, go on then.
Predictions. So, we need a decent forfeit here, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
We both need to pick 2 players. Who's going to finish
you
higher?
didn't pre-warn me about this.
So we're going to pick 2 players.
I haven't been able to look.
2 players each that we think are going to do
last
really
time,
well.
Josh and Nathan. Can I not just do that again?
You can if you want. You can pick Josh and Nathan.
Yeah, because I think Nathan isn't playing, is he? Okay. I'll tell you what. I like Rams's list, but I don't think that's going to finish massively high.
Okay.
Go on then. What's your 2? While I have a quick look through the list.
Oh, you let me pick first.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to pick Chewie because he's got 8 flyers and 3 fire prisms.
Okay. I think he's going to be disappointed by the fire prisms, and I think he might end up playing like knights with all the melters. Could have a bit of a bad game. Could have the knight player could roll well.
11 vehicles that are all anti-tank. Shooting. The fire prisms get full hit and mood, remember? So yeah, I'm picking Chewie. I'm picking Chewie for my first one.
Oh,
Who's
yeah,
your
they
first
do
one?
get full hit and root. Yeah, all hit, all
link fire
wounds.
for 1 CP.
Link fire, yeah. That's true. Okay then. Okay. Oh God, I don't know. See, I haven't got a clue at all what Josh's list was, so I can't back Josh. That's some weird.
It's a chaos one. He's going to do really well.
Weird pink horror thing.
I think he's going to do really well.
That's a bit bizarre. Do you know what? Just because I've seen Gaz Jones play his list a lot.
Yeah.
He's
good at it.
He plays it really well.
He's good at it.
And in ITC, I think it's 10 times better than it is in ETC.
Yeah.
So I think even he's going to be pleasantly surprised how it does.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick Gaz Jones.
Okay. So you pick Gaz Jones. So I've picked Chewie.
Oh, I've got my second one as well. Don't you dare pick him.
I'm going to pick you for my second pick.
Oh, that's a bad choice.
I think you're going to do. I think
that's a terrible choice.
I think you're going to do really well this weekend. I think people are going to. I don't think many people have played 5 repulsors at the moment against 5 repulsors. People are going to be surprised at how hard they hit. Yeah. Even those storm bolters and the frag storms with rerolls to wound are huge. So I think you're.
It's tough. That's cool. I'd love to reciprocate that, mate, and choose you, but I'm not.
You're going to regret that.
I'm going to choose Tom.
Oh, okay, yeah. All their venoms. Yeah, that's going to be really
all
good.
Those venoms, the Ravagers and the 2 Razor Wings. I think that's a badass list. And it's. I had a choice. I didn't know which way to go. I either went Venom spam or 5 repulsors.
Okay.
So I've either been sitting there for the past week gluing repulsors together or venoms, and it's repulsors that I've gone with. But I really, really like that venom list. I think it's cool.
Have you been drinking, Manny?
Yeah. Have you been drinking behind my back?
You've got this. Jordan, do you not remember when he beat you twice with Necrons? Come on, man. How am I drinking? What? No, you got this, bro. I got faith in you. Yeah, and you can't forfeit. All right, you can't throw your names away because of this. So it's going to be you or Chu, I think. So whoever's player finishes higher should get something from the other player. Or the other player should have to do a forfeit. I like that one more. The other person should have to do a forfeit. Guys, you pick our forfeit.
Yeah,
send us a message and tell us what forfeit the person whose player...
Is it one player or both players?
No, as in... so we both got 2 picks.
Yeah.
And whoever gets the one player that's higher than everyone else.
Okay, just one player.
The one that's higher than everyone else.
Okay, cool.
Or do you want to do bottom?
Oh, whoever finishes lowest.
Whoever has a player that finishes lowest.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay. Whoever has picked a player that finishes lowest out of the 4, you guys pick our punishment.
I have so got this.
Manny picking the only Glasshammer member. Where's the loyalty?
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
I'm loyal.
Yeah, you see, clever marketing would have been us picking 4 Glasshammer elite members. That's good business sense, that is, James. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, okay, guys, so there are predictions. Combined points total of your 2 players. Oh, do that, yeah.
That's cool.
Whoever has, okay, yeah, that's a good idea,
Much
James.
better
Like
idea,
it.
yeah.
So whoever's combined total of their 2 players is lowest.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah,
Make it a mean one, guys.
Yeah, guys, chuck up suggestions for punishments. I'm cool to go with that.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
That's cool.
Because I'm rubbish.
She will carry you. She will carry you. I don't know. I'm feeling confident. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We will. Oh yeah, Tom is an elite member. You picked an elite member too.
Yeah. Cool. That's cool.
Join us again on Open the Vaults on Friday. We'll probably be doing that together as well, won't we? And we'll try and get a guest on. Someone with a really interesting list for the weekend. We'll try and get them on to talk about their list for the weekend.
Yeah. Or maybe one of the guys that we're playing. I think that would be really cool.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool,
Yeah. I've wanted to do that for a while. So I want to try
the guys are playing. That'd be wicked.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thanks for being elite members. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you on Friday.